Hello viewers, aji ami khan yede National Institute of Technology CHUMUKEDIMA de aigina ase aru yede MSME Development and Facilitation Office kanbra ekta inaga intellectual property rights under champion scheme de takan one day awareness program rakhina ase to ahibi ami khan itu lo opor de detailed program sai sabo.
Vishrushita is a registered Indian patent agent and Technology Information Forecasting and Assessment Council WASC scholar.
Hello everyone. It is good to have a young audience always, especially for a session which is on innovation and intellectual property. Before I delve into the topic of today, which is intellectual property rights, Honorable Prime Minister Modi took us, asked us to take 5 runs, which is pledge. So the first run is goal of developed India. The second is removing any trace of colonial mindset, which means that it is about time we become self-reliant. Third is taking pride in our roots. Fourth is unity, and fifth is sense of duty among the citizens. I would like to take you through a few videos where you can see that when we are talking about innovation, it does not have to be a complex problem or a complex solution. It could be a grassroots innovation, a very simple innovation, and we are very good at that. When we say intellectual property rights, it is important to mention an incredible organ that the humankind has been bestowed upon by the Almighty, which is the human brain. And it is from this human brain that the concept of intellectual property rights has actually taken shape. The Indian Patent Act is very, very, very clear about what is patentable and what is not patentable. So section 3 and section 4 of the Indian Patent Act generally talk about the inventions which are not patentable. Would you have believed that there is a patent behind the anti-gravity illusion that Michael Jackson creates for us? So what happens is, in 1993, Jackson patented his own shoe design that allowed him to achieve this impossible feat. But I must sound you that it is better to file a patent application before you go for publications, because if you go for publications before filing a patent application, it gets into a public domain and then your chances of getting patent on the same invention becomes dim. These are few registered designs that is available on the IP India website. You can see the shape, configuration, pattern, etc. Article has to apply to the eye. The basic premise of having a design registered is that it should be appealing to the eye. So copyright is an exclusive legal right granted to creators on expression of an idea, because a registered copyright will have an evidentiary value in the court. So what works are covered under copyrights? It could be books, essays, compilations, drawings, charts, drama, screenplay, musical notations, sound recordings, cinematographic films. Duration is generally 60 plus from the death of the author or from the date of the publication. The registered GIs that we have from Nagaland, Naga Mircha, tree tomato, this Chakesan shawl, and then we have Naga cucumber. Geographical indications identify a good as originating from a particular place, but a trademark identifies a good or services originating from a particular company. Branches are in Delhi, Chennai and Mumbai. The design wings is at Kolkata. Trademark registry, the head office is in Mumbai with branches at Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai and Ahmedabad. The GI registry is at Chennai and the copyright office is at Delhi.
What is a copyright? A copyright is something which you create. Like these guys, they are taking photographs, they are making videos. So there is a moment of creation in that. So it automatically becomes a copyright of the particular photo which they have taken. Next is design. Now what is design? So anything which can be represented in a 2D or a 3D form and has an appeal to an eye, that is a design. What is a patent? So I'll give you a very short definition of it. A functioning design is a patent. So switch, by the look of it, it is a design. But as soon as you push it down, the light will go on. If you push it up, the light will go off. So it has a function to it. So it can also be registered as a patent. Moving on with geographical indication. What is geographical indication? So the literal meaning of the word geographical indication means a geospatial space, and indication means a marker, a position. Let's talk about India. In India, a lot of products are about which are occurring naturally. For example, the Makrana marbles. Now these marbles, which are exploited from a particular region in Rajasthan, they have a certain quality of it. Why I am saying this? Because GI has a very rich socio-economic aspect attached to it. For someone, a reason which has a very less resources, very less economic. If a community is able to gather a GI over a product which is naturally occurring, it helps in the economy of that local community and also of that region, who can apply for a GI registration. Shawl has an important place because the colors which are used in this particular shawls, these are all naturally dyed colors. Primarily it is uses the red, black and white. It has intricate designs. Now it is believed that the Chakisan tribe has devised this shawl. It has to be worn as it gives a warrior respect to that particular tribe. It's not only a clothing, but it is also like a gear for them.
Regarding the second part of the question, how MSME can help your idea. We have a MSME innovative schemes. In that scheme, we have three parts are clubbed together. One is incubation, second is design, third is IPR. So we need one host institute. So we want to give this host institute to NID. NID will become a host institute. Any particular MSME unit or individual student can also give your idea to host institute. After that, they will scrutinize and you have to pitch. If you are qualified through the host institute, it will forward to the ministry. Then ministry will select through domain expert. For example, if you are a food products, your idea is there, this domain subject will be food expert will select your idea. If you are selected, so if you are a student or your this one MSME unit, we will grant you 15 lakhs per product. But that purpose, within 1 year, you have to commercialize your idea to products. That is the idea, but the system is pitching system is there. That is, you can also see in the website. Your idea is accepted. The startup also, pitching is there.
Hi, my name is Deepak Srivastava. I'm from New Delhi. I'm an advocate practicing IP laws there.
Sir, can you please enlighten us what this champion scheme is all about?
I'm not I'm not exactly aware of the champion scheme, but yes, champion scheme revolves around the idea of IPR awareness, and I would say IPR awareness. Now it is a time for IPR awareness, as the human civilization has been through various phases of development. Like first the wheel came, then there was a diesel engine age. Now the time of IP rights have come, because IP right is what you possess in brain.
CPAM, Cell for IPR Promotion and Management, has been actively working towards promoting IP awareness, and to take that mandate forward, we are here today in Nagaland to sensitize people here, especially students from NIT, to understand the role of IP and the impact of having IP protection at a very early stage. So I hope this session would have facilitated some part of the thought process, so that they are able to understand the idea behind how to take an idea to the market in a seamless, successful way. I think as part of CPAM, we would continue to do this. It is good that it is in Nagaland, and I hope since we already have a couple of GIs registered, we would ensure and look forward to having more GIs registered from Nagaland. Students were really active, and I was happy to see the active participation from the students, especially while they were in the midst of their cultural fests. Having a good student participation is always good. So I thank the students and faculty here.
So any message for the Nagas?
It has been a great stay in Nagaland, and people are really nice, and I look forward to having more interactions with
In future.
Naga in future.
আজি লা program itu thagise apni han sob pra dikhi paise aru aji yete resource person khan doile Delhi pra aigina thagise aru tate CPAM aru NIT miligina loa laga ekta awareness program Nagaland laga engineering students khan logode loa laga ekta program thagise to inia nisna alak alak jankari apni khan paole nimide sai thakibi global window moi reporter Unisomya with video journalist Zucho reporting from NIT Chumukedima.